Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Narendra Kaur, teaching as English Mistress at Government Middle School on Anapur, district Fatehgarh Sahib. Today we will learn one word substitution. For effective use of language, we constantly need vocabulary. New words can be made in many ways, like prefix, where we apply a morpheme in the beginning of the word, like do, undo, possible, impossible. Next is suffix, where a morpheme is added to the end of the word to modify its meaning. All the adverbs are suffixed. For example, like, likely. Next is antonyms, that is opposite in meaning of the given word. For example, negative, positive. Now synonyms, that is equivalent in meaning of the given word. For example, small, tiny. And last comes one word substitution, which is usually called one word for many, which means we use one word for a wordy phrase. We use it to add richness to the language. Often we use thesaurus to find the substitution word, but sometimes root words fulfill the purpose. Let us take some examples. Here are 5 words. A word opposite in meaning. 5 words, and we will substitute it with one word, that is antonym. A word opposite in meaning, antonym. Negative, positive. Happy, sad. Above, below. The second one is a place for keeping birds. Again 5 words. And we substitute these 5 words with one word, that is aviary, where the birds are kept. Next is a carriage for the sick and wounded. We all know what it is. It's ambulance. Ambulance. Next, a piece of machinery used for mathematical calculations. Calculator. We all have this thing in our homes or in our phones nowadays. Calculator. Something written by an unknown person. Anonymous. Life story of a person. Biography. Life story of a person written by himself. Autobiography. There's a difference between both the words biography and autobiography. Biography, life story of a person. Autobiography, life story of a person written by himself or herself. Medicine to counteract the effect of poison. Antidote. Antidote. Representative of a government with full authority. Ambassador. A word, the meaning of which is not clear. Ambiguous. Its synonym is equivocal. And the word the meaning of which is clear, that is unambiguous, precise. State of growth between boyhood and youth, adolescence. We can say it teenhood, we can say it teendom also. Objects having life, animate, alive, living. And what should be the antonym of animate? Inanimate, static. A list of things to be discussed in meeting. Agenda, a temporary plan. Docket, work list, schedule. Agenda is a proper noun also, as Agenda is a city in Kansas, US. It is a town in Wisconsin, US, also. So it's a common noun and it's a proper noun also. A place for storage of weapons. Arsenal, where all the weapons are stored collectively. Arsenal. Arsenal is also a proper noun. The Arsenal is a football club. A state where no government exists. Anarchy. Anarchy. We don't call it anarchy. It is anarchy. And what should be the antonym of anarchy? Non-anarchy. Order. The science which deals with life. Biology. Life science. Biology and life science are synonyms. A period of 10 years. Decade. What should it be? Decade. An assembly of listeners. Audience. Hearership. Listenership. An assembly of listeners, audience, hearership, and listenership. A bunch of flowers. Bouquet. One thing should be noted down here. A bunch of cut flowers is a bouquet. A place where dead are buried. Cemetery. Something that can be heard, audible, and something that can be seen, visible, audible, visible. Something that can be heard, the root word is audio, audible. Something that can be seen, the root word is vision, visible. One who doesn't believe in God, a theist, and one who believes in God, theist. One who believes in one God, monotheist. Government by the official, bureaucracy. Government by one person or party, it is autocracy. Bureaucracy is more important in offices than the elected government. Government by the representatives of the people. Democracy. In India, we have democracy. A list of names of books. Catalog. A list of names of books. Catalog. A period of 100 years. Century. Yes, century. That which can be broken easily, brittle. A peak point of a story or a plot. Climax. The art of beautiful writing. Calligraphy. What should it be? Calligraphy. In schools, we arrange calligraphy competitions. Again we come at the third one, that is brittle. Bones become brittle in the old age. Now comes substitution with root words. Killing of a human being. Homicide. Killing of a human being. Homicide. Here root word is homo, which is used for man, human. Homicide. Killing of a king. Regicide. Root word is rex, that means king. Regicide. We can say it kingslayer also. Killing of an infant. Infanticide. Killing of a race or community. Genocide. Geni is the word which is used for community. Genocide. Killing of self. Suicide. Sue. one's own, suicide. We can notice CID is side, the prefix which is used in all the words: homicide, regicide, infanticide, genocide, suicide. Here are some more root words. Auto-self. Auto, which means self. What can be the words? Automatic, autocracy. Automatic, which means without any external control. And autocracy, that means a government held by a single individual. Single. Auto. The next is ambi. Ambi means both. Ambivert, ambient. Ambivert, a controvert, an extrovert and an introvert, both. What should be ambivert? Which is an extrovert and an introvert, both. Ambient, ambivalent, having two opposing beliefs simultaneously. Next is logi, that means study. Biology, philology. Biology, life science. Philology, study of historical linguistics. Next is omni, which means all. Omnipresent, one who is present at all places. Omnivorous, one who cannot eat all the things. Omnipresent is God. Omnivorous, like man, bear, which are herbivorous and carnivorous at the same time. Mono, mono means one. Monologue, monopoly. Monologue, a speech by one person in a play. Monologue can be called soliloquy. And what should be the antonym? Dialogue, a conversation between two. Monopoly, a market situation where only one party dominates the market. And what should be the antonym of monopoly? Monopsony, where only one buyer is present. Monopoly, where only one seller. Monopsony, where only one buyer. Poly, that means many. Polytheism, which believes in many gods. Polyamorous, having multiple relationships. Polyandrous, having many husbands. And what should be the opposite of polyandrous? Monoandrous. Very good. Cracy, government, like autocracy, democracy, bureaucracy. Autocracy, government by a single person. Democracy, government of the representative of people. Bureaucracy, government by the official. And the last one is gam, marriage. Polygamy, poly means many, gamy means marriage. One who has many wives. Monogamy, one who has only one wife. Misogamy, hatred to marriage, dislike to marriage. One thing should be noticed down. Polyandrous and polygamy can be antonyms. Polyandrous having many husbands, polygamy having many wives. Same is monoandrous having one husband, monogamy having only one wife. Now, next is gynae, that means woman. Gynecologist, a doctor which deals with female disease. Gynecium, woman's quarter in household. And andronitis is the antonym of gynecium, which means men's quarter in household. Gynecium, women's quarter in household. Andronitis, men's quarter in household. Next is gynecophobia, that means an irrational fear of women. Next is phobia, fear. Hydrophobia, fear of water. Bibliophobia, fear of books. Next is CIDE, CID is CIDE, that is murder, killing. Genocide, killing of community. Suicide, killing of oneself. Regicide, killing of a king, that is kingslayer also. And the last is graph, write. Calligraph, beautiful writing. Autograph, one's own writing. And monograph, a writing written on one theme. Let us do some exercise. The word whose meaning is not clear. What can it be? Yes, ambiguous. To increase the gravity of a situation. Aggravate. One who believes everyone. Credulous. He is so credulous that he will never doubt anything that you say. Government by the official. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is more important in offices than the elected government. One who plays the game for pleasure. The players of our college team are amateurs. Let us do some more examples. A piece of machinery used for mathematical calculations. Calculator. We have this in our smartphones. The peak point of a story. Climax. A place where dead are buried. Symmetry. The art of beautiful handwriting. Should it be autograph? No. Can it be monograph? No. It is calligraphy. The art of beautiful handwriting, calligraphy. A period of 100 years. Can it be symmetry? No. It is century. Period of 100 years, century. A list of names of books. Yes, catalog. We have it in our school libraries. Let us do one more exercise. The children reach dash at the stage of 30. Try to find out the given words. Yes, adolescence. The children reach adolescence at the age of 13. That's called boyhood, teenhood also. She doesn't believe in God. She is an atheist. One who doesn't believe in God is atheist. The next one. The birds from different countries were kept in the aviary. Where the birds are kept? Aviary. Bones and nails become that in the old age. Yes, brittle. Well done. Now try to pick the correct answer. We have read it so many times. A government by the officials, it should be, yes, bureaucracy. A bunch of flowers. I have told a bunch of cut flowers. Yes, bouquet. A person who doesn't believe in God. Correct. Atheist. Something that can be heard. Should it be edible? No. Edible is something that is fit to eat. Then what it should be? Something that can be heard. Heard, related to ears. Yes, audible. A word opposite in meaning. What can it be? Opposite in meaning. Can it be synonym? No. A synonym is equivalent in meaning. Then what should be opposite in meaning? Correct. Antonym. Life story of a person. Calligraphy? No. Calligraphy is the art of beautiful handwriting. So what should be life story of a person? Yes, biography. Next sentence, the science that deals with life. Can it be philology? No. Philology means the science that deals with historical linguistics. Then should it be psychology? No. Psychology is the study of mind. Yes, it can be biology. Bio means life. The science that deals with life is biology. Next, that which can be broken easily. Bigamy? No. Gamy is wife. Bigamy is marrying two wives. Animate? No. Animate means the objects having life. Yes, it is brittle. That which can be broken easily, brittle. Glass is brittle. Chalk is brittle. Bones and nails become brittle in old age. A list of things to be discussed at meeting. Anarchy? No. Anarchy is a state in which no government exists. Arson? No. Arson is a crime to setting things fire. Yes, it is agenda. A list of things to be discussed at meeting. Agenda. Schedule. A game or work done for pleasure. Can it be play? No. The correct word is amateur. A game or work done for pleasure. Amateur. Well done. 11th sentence. A place for the storage of weapons. Aviary? No. It is a place where birds are kept. Birds, not weapons. Agenda? No. It is a list of things to be discussed at a meeting. A place for the storage of weapons is arsenal. Arsenal is a proper noun also. The Arsenal, the name of a football team. Medicine to counteract the effect of poison. Can it be antonym? No, antonym means opposite in meaning. Yes, it is antidote. Medicine to counteract the effect of poison. Antidote. To increase the gravity of a situation. Yes, aggravate. Aggravate means to increase the gravity of a situation. What is adolescence? Can we tell? Yes, it is teenhood, boyhood. And what is anarchy? Anarchy where no government exists. Now come to the 14th sentence. Objects having life. What can it be? Animals? Animals have life, but we can't say that all the animals are objects. Objects having life. Animate. Yes, animate. Marrying two wives. What should be the one word? monogamy, but mono means one, and we have the word two. Marrying two wives, yes, bigamy. Bi means two. And what can be the polygamy? Polygamy means having many wives. Marrying two wives, bigamy. Fear of water, yes, hydrophobia. Hydro, water. Fear of water, hydrophobia. And what can be bibliophobia? It is the fear of books. A period of 100 years. Can it be decade? No. Decade means a period of 10 years. Can it be cemetery? No. It is a place where dead are buried. Yes, century. Period of 100 years. Century. A list of names of books. Agenda? No. It is also a list, but of the things to be discussed in a meeting. Can it be credulous? No. Credulous means believable. One who believes easily. Then a list of names of books is catalog. Yes, catalog. I hope you enjoy the topic and learn many wondrous substitutions. Thank you.